Let's take a look at this fight video. We covered it yesterday, James. This is a Bridgewater mall in New Jersey. This video is going viral on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. On Twitter, it has about 1.7 million views, and it is of two teens. One of them is older. The white guy in the video is older. He's in high school, and the black guy in the video is in middle school. The background that we didn't have yesterday is that the young black man was standing up for one of his friends that was being bullied by the white guy in the video. Now, I'm giving you all this context because, you know, when you see the end and you see the police officers arrest or cuff, rather, the black kid and no one else, it's the clearest testament to what racism is like in this country every single day. There's a lot of the expletives in it, but I still want to play it. Let's watch the clip again, and I still have even more information to give you on it.
Go right out there, go right here. You're talking to an individual. Get out. Go outside right now. Go outside right now. You're talking to an individual. Get your hand on my face. Get your hand on my face. Come outside.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Chill. Brian, get out. Brian, leave. Holy shit.
Look how aggressive they are. That's what the key is.
Nah, nigga, what the
Holy shit. Oh, no. Holy fuck. Yo, it says he's black. Racially motivated.
Now, all the expletives, a little bit triggering for me because my instinct is telling me the people dropping the N-word ain't got not a lick of melanin in them. But we're going to leave that for another day. The interesting thing about this was the 15-year-old white kid. His name is Joey. He talked to reporters himself, and this is what he said. He said, I knew it was wrong, and I knew there was going to be problems when they did that. He said, they didn't come for me. This was Tuesday night. He's talked to the local station. He said, this is the white kid. He said, I didn't understand why they didn't arrest me. He said, I even offered them to arrest me. Joey's friend, the white kid in the video, said, filmed the video and said this: the black kid was the only one who was getting tackled. And of course, everybody says that they were horrified, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So if what this white kid is saying is true, he told the police officers, cuff me too. He was in the wrong, because I think anybody with a lick of common sense can look at this instantly and know that this was the clearest example of what racism is like in this country.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I'll give the Joey his props for doing the right thing and talking to them. But none of this should have happened. But at least he did his due diligence and said, it went to the reporters at least and said, hey, they didn't even arrest me. I offered them to arrest me. Hey, arrest me. Yeah. And y'all said no. So that just goes to show, man, I'm just like, come on. At least he did his due diligence. And I just hope that this gets into the right hands and they do what they need to do. I know Benjamin Crump is going to be all over this in a minute.
He is. As it should be, because this thing is, a lot of people, it's not shocking to me, but it is. I don't know. I don't know if we've had something so clear, right? I mean, if you are a human being and you could look at this video and say that this is not racist, then I have to really question whether or not you're a human being, right? You're more likely a Neanderthal than anything else. But this is how I know how damning this video is. You have not heard a single Tucker Carlson, Ben Shapiro, any of these people on the right try to attack this video, because it is crystal clear. The police in this country look at this and listen, like, the boy was younger, right? The black kid was smaller. He was on the ground. He was the one he was getting beat up. But the shorthand that these police officers used in that split-second decision showed very clearly that they see a smaller, younger black child as the threat, as opposed to this bigger kid who was literally on top of him, wailing on him. That's what it is to be a black person in this country.
So, and I don't know how much props I'm really giving Joey in this too, because like it's one thing to after the fact be like, yeah, they didn't arrest me either. Like I don't know why they weren't arresting me, but while they was down with their knee on my man's neck, what was he doing? He was sitting there chilling, looking like, and he stood up looking at him like he ain't say a word. There was other people in the background like, oh, this is because he's black. But Joey was standing there like, yep, you get him.
He even pointed to him.
Yeah. So it's like
he's sitting there like,
pause it right there where he had his arm on his hip. Like, I guess you're wondering how I got here.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how much props I'm really giving. It's one of them situations where it's just like, it's easy to say after the fact, like, yeah, I should have gone down too. But, here I am walking free.
But in that moment, he was pretty happy.
Agreed. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Dwayne. Especially as one of those things, it's just like, are you doing it to be authentic because you saw this happening? Are you doing it, like Tiger said in the chat, for street cred?
That's it, yo.
Or are you just for your 15 minutes of fame?
Exactly.
Yep.
Just capitalize. So he can say after the fact, like, yeah, I tried to stand up for the black guy, but look what,
Wait a minute.